Can we actually stop here? There's a Quakers Haven here. Quakers Haven. Nice. Once this simple fishing village was part of the London suburbs before London fell and the waters rushed in. Smoke spirals from cottage chimneys. A lonely hill rises behind town. Okay. Do we want to... We can visit the hilltop above town. It's a straightforward challenge that has 100%. There's not much wind on the Untersee, but Mutton Island suffers eerie gusts and buffets from an inexplicably local fragment of weather, and the air on the hilltop sometimes carries interesting scents. Okay, let's go check this one out. Toasting the wind. Stand on a cliff top, looking over the little village. Smoke from the chimney of the Cock and Magpie drifts straight upwards. As you watch, the smoke tilts. The sudden wind thins it to a pencil smudge, then nothing. The wind screams unexpectedly, like a god cut in half. What the hell? What a noise! Must be the caves around the island channeling the air. At least that's the most comforting explanation. Below you, the locals each take nips from a shared flask and make a toast towards the mainland. The wind is a southerly. That is like proper naval talk, isn't it? Okay, fine. We've gained 2 terror, we gained 2 fragments, and that's all for that. God, that was useless. Like, we did not need to do that. We could buy some supplies, buy some fuel, we can chat to fishermen, we can pick up a wretched Mog. A yellow-eyed, mangy, piebald thing winds around your ankles like a manacle chain. You've never seen a cat's mouth open that wide. Presumably it's hungry. Okay, let's pick it up and see what it does. Meow, meow. Okay, what's that smell? It jumps down from your arms and disappears into the darkness of the ship. An hour later, 5 brutally executed rats are found on the foredeck. Appoint your new mascot by dragging him from the officer tab. Wow, we have a cat. Wretched Mog. Holy shit. Okay, let's do this. Okay, the comatose ferret is out. Now we have a cat instead. I like that. I like having a cat on board to kill rats. That's really good. Okay, do we want to chat to the fisherman? Sure. Pirates plying the waves, smugglers at their work, Kanate ships putting in to resupply. Nothing dramatic, but enough to interest the Admiralty. Okay, we've lost 1 echo, but we have a port report on Quakers Haven. Nice, okay. We can go have drinks at the Cock and Magpie as well. Let's do it. We're going to take the whole crew down to the Cock and Magpie. Cider and cave dory. Trees underneath are scraggly and wretched, scraping a living with parasynthesis. What the fuck? But the apples of Mutton Island are tart and powerful, perfect for cider. Cider? Cider. This stuff is stronger than it looks. You stretch out in your seat, stare through the leaded window at your safely moored ship and find yourself whistling. The landlord gives you a friendly grin and goes back to wetting his cleaver. Nice. Okay, we lost a terror, but we also lost $20. I don't think we gained much from that. All right. There is no shipyard here. There's no shops. There's not really much of anything here. On we go. Quakers Haven. We've stopped. Quakers Haven is literally swimmable from fallen London, yet the Admiralty still wants a port report. I mean, Jesus. I wonder if we get more money for port reports that are like further... where the fuck are the supplies? Is the cat eating all the supplies? How do we only have 3 left? We're gonna have to go back, like, kinda soon. Why is everybody so fucking hungry? We just went to the Cock and Magpie. Did everybody not stock up while we were there? Shit. We might have to kill the cat, it turns out. Oh my god, what is this thing? It's an auroral megalops. Sure, auroral megalops. I got you in this fog. Whoa, look at this. What a move. Secrets. We can spend secrets to improve our abilities, apparently. To do so, right-click on an officer to start a conversation. Wait, we can spend... Do we need a better surgeon? Should we spend our secrets on Rene Russo? I feel like that would be a waste of secrets, to be honest. The Megalops defeated. Okay, let's butcher it for supplies, because we need them. Pale and salty meat. We lost 8 hunger. That's probably the best we could hope for in this situation. Alright, all's clear. Let's send the bat out as well. Okay, let's close this tutorial message, and we can strike up a conversation, apparently, with somebody. Oh, look where we are now. The Cumaean Canal. Nice. Look at this. We might need to stop here for supplies. There's no islands within sight of the Z-Bat, but there is this gigantic Cumaean Canal down here with the Albertine gates. Wait, will those gates open if I drive up to them? And can we go down this canal? And do we want to go down the... Fuck, there's a fucking jellyfish right here. Shit, watch out, everybody. This thing has a lot of health, it turns out, as well. We're going to try to line it up for a good shot. Oh! We've been hit. Alright, we've suffered slight hull damage. Crews 3 and 1 report in. A fallen stone. Now and then rocky fragments fall from the roof of the Neath. The decks of older ships are pocked with scars. The sound is one no landlubber knows, and no sailor will ever forget. This one has smashed the glass of a deck binnacle. Ill omen, one sailor cries. The god in the roof. Storm is angry. Do we need to do a sacrifice? Oh, shit. We'd have to use some supplies, but I think we could probably get some supplies from Gianotti Harbor. Okay, in the story, Storm is the noisiest, angriest, and least reasonable of the Z-gods. Better not take chances, okay. We've done it. A simple rite. Your sailors know the words. You mumble them. A gift of wine and fish is suitable. Marked with the captain's blood. Ow. Bound with copper wire and cast overboard from the bow. The package bobs for a moment and then is sucked beneath the ship. You know something of the 3 gods of the Z. Nice. You now have X. The gods of the Z, Storm's attention. You've lost a supply and 1 terror as well. Okay, good. All right. We're ready for our second shot on the jellyfish, which it looks like he's missed us, which works out quite well. That's less stuff to repair, right? I mean, we have Admiralty favors, which we used last time, but it did cost us a bit of money. But not as much money as I thought. I mean, I thought it was going to cost us hundreds. In the end, it cost us like 24 bucks. So that was pretty good. All right. I think we're going to need like possibly 2 more shots on this thing. Is it worth it? We might be able to dissect it for supplies. Imagine that. We could have like pickled jelly. That would be nice, right? That is definitely a London thing too. And pickled eggs too. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had pickled eggs before. I have never personally tried them because they look pretty gross. I'm not sure that I like pickles enough or eggs enough to have like a marriage of both of them. But I mean, it is kind of considered like a delicacy, and maybe I should try it. Scoop it up. Perhaps you can eat it. Better yet, perhaps your sailors can. Watch its old rainbow colors fade. We could let it disperse. Let's see if we can eat it. A barrel of former jellyfish. It will wait in the hold like a cup of dissolved moon. One day you will eat it, or perhaps it will eat you. We've gained 1 supply, which we sorely need. We have to go back over here. Okay, we're good. Z-Bat. When you are far from land, click on the Z-Bat icon. It will search for undiscovered... We knew that already, game. Why are you telling me this stuff now? Like, I've been doing it the whole time. All right. We need some... Oh, my God. Our crew is just fucking eating everything so quickly. Why is everybody so goddamn hungry? I am annoyed by that, actually. I regret having to stop here, but actually, we'll get the report, so it'll be fine. Cumaean Canal staging area. Here the dark waters run from the surface from a brighter sea. The canal ascends through locks and gates and shadow turns to the sunlight of the surface. Nice. Assist the gnomic Gallivant in an enterprise of dubious legality. Oh shit, yeah, that's right. This guy wanted me to come down here and now we're here. Alright, knowing the enemy. A riddle. There are 10 individuals in a room, one of whom is an ancient tyrant. How can you distinguish him? Answer, burglarize a private library for a picture of him beforehand. Right, okay. Knowing the enemy. As dinner bells sound throughout the port, you carry a ladder to one of the long-moored, half-legal ship hostels. You prop the ladder to the porthole of what the Gallivant assures you is the cabin of a French diplomat. He ascends swiftly, leaving you to carry the ladder away. Half an hour later, the Gallivant is back on your deck. He polishes his ruby cuffs. I have seen the face of eternity printed in ink. It was a terrible face. Okay. This is the chess tournament thing in Port Cecil, remember? Nice. Okay, well, we've done it. Listen, we can travel to the surface. The sun is dangerous to Neath dwellers like your crew, but the surface has its temptations. Ensure you're well stocked with supplies and fuel, or you may never return. You can actually travel to the surface from here? Fuck, that's pretty cool, actually. We can listen for surface gossip as well, or gather information for a port report. Oh, good, and we can buy some supplies here. They're expensive as shit, though. My God, okay. We're going to have to spend some of our hard-earned ducats down here on really expensive supplies. We're kind of like low on fuel too. Shit all over it. I mean, we might not even get back at this rate. Christ. Okay, let us gather some information for a port report. We now have a perfunctory port report, the Cumain Canal. The gates open and shut. The locks remain free from sabotage. If anywhere besides London is safe in all the Untersea, it's here. The surface nations have an interest in keeping the way open. Okay, perfect. And we can listen for surface gossip as well. That's all for now. We have one-time vision of the surface. This would be a prime spot for a pub or wine shop, but the interests of the Echo Bazaar and the laws of London prevent it. They don't like competition. Still, there are temporary half-legal hostelries and long-moored ships. Here you trade stories with suntanned service sailors, stories of Paris and Batavia, the lost fires and the final isles. Nice. Okay, great. All right. Right. We can leave? We can leave. All right, we're out of here. We don't need to be here any longer, but we might have to go back to London to do these port reports and get some money and some supplies because we're gonna run out like really fast. Look, we're running out of fuel pretty fast. We're also running out of supplies pretty fast. Although people don't seem so hungry now. Maybe we can have like a quick look around down here before we head back. Because look, I think there's like a buoy here or possibly a monster. It's a buoy. Okay, there's no islands down here at all, it turns out. We're just like hugging the coast here just in case. We don't want to go too far out to sea in case there's a gigantic killer whale or even worse. Imagine not just one dolphin, but maybe 100 dolphins all stitched together like a pack of devil dolphins. What the fuck is this thing? What the hell? Adam's Doom. I guess we don't really want to go into this whirlpool, right? Or is it like is it one of those things where if you go into it, you'll pop out like on the other end somewhere else? It's not, right? I think you just want to avoid Adam's Doom at all costs, probably. Because they wouldn't call it Adam's Doom if it didn't spell Adam's Doom, you know what I'm saying? Like, Adam is probably at the bottom of that thing, dead as all hell. Like, with no hope of ever coming back. Just completely and utterly beyond dead. Which is the worst sort of dead. I mean, you don't want to ever be that dead. Just a normal death is fine. Nothing further than that. Alright, I'm gonna loop up north again because the fuel supplies are running out and my crew is eating me out of house and home. Like, I don't even know if we're gonna survive this trip back. That's how bad it is. Like, even though I had a ton of money, it still wasn't enough. Turns out Rene Russo and McNulty both like to eat a lot. And possibly this new cat is... Oh, crab cake. Is adding to this as well. Maybe the cat hasn't found enough rats and is instead eating all of our cereal and stuff. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. But at the same time... I wouldn't mind watching a cat eat cereal, especially if he somehow with his paws was able to hold a spoon and like a novelty spoon as well. You know, like something from like Ninja Turtles or something. He's sitting there using his spoon, sitting in a person's chair, eating up all the food, you know, laughing about it too because he knows damn well that Rene Russo and McNulty are gonna starve to death while he's just sitting there eating up all the Cheerios. What's this labyrinth of eels? Look, there's all these little islands that are slowly just appearing as we coast through here. Do we have enough fuel to survive down here? I think we probably do. It looks like a gigantic shark as well with, I don't know, leather straps all around it. What does that mean, that it's somehow domesticated, or has it been captured and then released again and it just can't get the leather straps off or something? I have no idea. I mean, what is this stuff as well? What does this like keep? Is this like our fear level or something because there's a shark nearby? I have no idea. Alright, well, let's head back. We got some port reports. We did another strand of that guy that we have on board who's going to the chess competition at Port Cecil. Was it Port Cecil? I think it might be Port Cecil. Man, there's not an awful lot happening right now. Oh, here's Quakers Haven again, Mutton Island. Okay, we're back just in time, I think. We're back just in time to not die. The crawling stars. The lookout shouts far above. The false stars in the cavern roof are shifting. A rare and ominous event. What now? Eyes on the deck. Forbid them to look. You can't really stop them, but you can at least discourage discussion. They won't like it, but it's safer. Record the change and assign a name. We have a matter. It's a 50% chance. If the new shape seems well omened, your crew may be cheered. Who knows? Okay, let's try that. The Z-Bat. Bat is luck. A gap-toothed stoker avers. All agree. Leathery, but lucky. You were fortunate, and we lost 5 terror. Nice. We're only nervous now. We have $5 left. Holy crap. That is not a lot of money. Like, I mean, that is not a lot of... What the hell is this? Jeez. It's really big. Oh my god, that's a gigantic crab with a lot of health. Okay, let's not go that way. Let's try to avoid the huge crab. We're gonna go and loop around Rowena's rocks. Get back to Fallen London. Oh, or are we? Wait, is this a... Can we get onto this boat? What is this? Bad Stevener's Abyss. Are we allowed to get onto this boat? This is like a parking spot, right? Lightship, far from home. Speak to the crew. They long for news of home. Its clear, bright beam warms the way. What the hell? We can purchase fuel from this as well. Tea beneath the light. In the bleaching glare of the lens, among the smells of oil and metal, you sip tea and chant. The Z's terror recedes. We've lost 1 recent news. We've lost 5 terror, and we now have 1 times Z story. Strange truth are told of the waves and what lies beneath. The lies are even stranger. Okay. Alright, good. I mean, I don't know why that exists or for what, but it was kind of fun. I mean, we went on a different boat for possibly the first time. We've been on our own boat for so long, we've probably forgotten what it's like to be on another boat. It's almost like having an affair on your own boat. Like, yeah, your own boat is sitting there quietly trusting you, and there you are off out on some other boat, probably having a better time and finding pleasure in places you never thought pleasure could be found, and so on and so forth. Well, fuck this boat. That boat's way better. It's a bigger boat, too. I mean, maybe we could have stormed it and taken it over. Fuck, this is close. This was close. We're down to 1 barrel of fuel.